gonna be huge. 3. So this is the price prediction logic. Why do I say 1,000? Why do I say 8,700? Why do I say 33,000? As Bitcoin is digital gold and ETC is programmable digital gold, because they both have the same monetary policy. For example, Bitcoin has a hard cap of 21 million, and ETC has a hard cap of 210 million. We purposely did it to copy that 21 thing, so that it's easy to understand, and both decrease steadily, logarithmically, so that the supply gets smaller in the future and it's eventually going to diminish. So they have the same monetary policy. So because of this, the best analogy for predicting their price is the market capitalization of gold. If Bitcoin is digital gold and Ethereum Classic is programmable digital gold, then we have to see at gold to see what it did in the last 7,000 years, and these systems are going to match that, the value of gold. This is the table. It has a lot of information, so I'm not going to go in detail. In other videos it was explained, but this is the market capitalization in gold in these 5 cycles of the crypto market. The crypto market normally has rallies every 4 years, because Bitcoin, which is the leading chain, has this step down called the halvening of their supply every 4 years. So it happened in 2013. It happened in 2017. Now it's happening as we speak. We are in the middle of a cycle. And gold was $6 trillion before, and today is more or less $9.5 trillion. And because of inflation, in 4 years, and the next cycle is going to be around $10 trillion, and in 2029 around $11 trillion. I'm using more or less a 2% future inflation, retail inflation, for gold to go inflating in the future. So if Bitcoin is going to eventually match the value of gold, then it's going to be in 2021. I estimate, you can read my report about this with the details. I estimate that Bitcoin is going to end up being 25% in this current cycle in 2021 of gold, and that implies a value of $125,000. So if Bitcoin is trading today at 44,000 and it's only 4 months until the end of 2021, why do I think this crazy number is going to be reached? Because it's exactly what happened in 2013 and 2017. Bitcoin in this point of the cycle still had a long way to go, and it reached 1250 in 2013 and 20,000 in 2017, from similar numbers in terms of percentages as we are today, 44. So 44,000 to 125,000 is more or less three times. And that is very easy to do from now until the end of the year. Not because I am imagining, because I am crazy dude, but on top of, because I'm imagining it and I am a crazy dude, it did happen objectively in the past. So it's not crazy really. And I think it's going to happen because the way central banks are printing money is incredible, and it just fuels all that money that is being printed. Some of it goes to crypto inexorably. In 2025, if we project these values and these trends, then Bitcoin is going to be 50% of gold, and that is going to imply $259,000 per Bitcoin. And it's going to be 100% by the end of this decade of gold, easily, if not before, and that implies $550,000 for Bitcoin, per Bitcoin. In the case of Ethereum Classic, it has this history similar as Bitcoin, and because of the reason that I said before, that Ethereum 2.0 is going to be proof of stake and Ethereum 1 is going to disappear, and because everybody's going to see, okay, the next one is ETC and it's already up there, and because of this discovery, people are going to say, wait, we have Dogecoin Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin are bigger than ETC, but ETC is fully programmable, as secure, and its monetary policy is equally secure and sound. Well, ETC has to be worth much more, and it's going to go and surpass those three chains at the base layer and the proof of work segment. So this, once it does that, it has to be worth around $1,000, because to surpass those chains, it has to be around $132 billion. If it's true that the market is going to do this discovery, which I think is absolutely obvious. So ETC is going to be worth at that time around 5.58% of Bitcoin. But I think that it's going to eventually go to at least 50% of Bitcoin, if not more. But in the midpoint, it's going to be around 25%. So that is what is at the supply that at that point. It's going to imply 8,700. And when it reaches 50% of the value of Bitcoin, and because Bitcoin is going to be 100% of the value of gold, so all this depends on Bitcoin being real digital gold, which I think it is, and even better. When ETC is 50%, it's going to imply at the supply at that time $33,800 per ETC. So this is the logic of the price targets. I am extremely confident. I don't see any of my assumptions that is not happening as I see them evolving as we speak. People don't see these things. Many people don't see these things. I don't think that I am a magician or anything like that. It's just I have experience. I've been a banker. I lived the whole internet thing. I was trained by my friend Nick Szabo. He is the major figure inventing all these technologies. He's been since the late 80s with Tim May, who I met, and we had been friends for 3 or 4 years until he died, and may he rest in peace. With Nick Szabo, then he's the guy that invented all this shit. He was mentored by Tim May, and I would believe that I am mentored by Nick Szabo. And he is so intelligent. He has taught me how all this shit works. What are the true cypherpunk principles? Get all the fiat thinking from your mind, all your traditional thinking, central banking thinking, political thinking. Get it off your mind. And once you do that and you learn from someone like Nick Szabo, I wrote an article about that. You should Google it. You understand and you see things that other people don't see. That's why I see that you cannot do a treasury, you cannot do sharded proof of work, you cannot experiment, you cannot play with Bitcoin or Ethereum Classic. You have to be focused and go to your niche and make sure that this is a globally trust minimized, absolutely mutable, and code is law chain. So I was saying this segment, I see all these trends and they are already happening. It's not that they're in my imagination, other people's imagination. They're not hypotheticals. These trends are occurring. So here I explain, as gold inflates in price into the future due to lax central bank monetary policies, it will likely reach a valuation of at least 11 trillions by 2029. It is very likely that BTC will rise to 125,000. I already said that. Then ETC will rally from the current 60 to 1,000 in 2021 because Bitcoin and Ethereum usually lead, because a lot of people see, oh, but Bitcoin's going up, Ethereum is going up, ETC is not going up. Oh, I'm gonna die. No. Sometimes ETC does like this, and then the others go. And sometimes the others go first because they're the big cap known chains. And then people say, oh, wait, but ETC is left behind. And then boom, in very few days, it goes up and it catches up. Then Ethereum will migrate to Ethereum 2.0. That's a major event in Ethereum's life, in Ethereum Classic's life, and it's going to happen according to Vitalik and the developers either by December of 2029 or a few months after December of 20, let's say the first half of 2022. As we get closer to that, people are going to start realizing, wait, and what's going to be at the base layer, which is going to be the proof of work smart contract. There has to be one in the world. If not, all those services, even that Ethereum 1 proved that they are useful, are going to be gone. Somebody has to occupy that niche, and that niche is already going to, it already existed, the product, it's ETC, and it's going to be occupied by ETC. It will surpass Doge, BCH, because it is much more versatile. Okay, I already said that. In the future, crypto bull market rallies. I'm just highlighting this so you know where I'm reading. Rallies of 2025 and 2029, Bitcoin will likely reach 50% and 100% valuation. I already said that. This will put it at around $259 or $500,000. I already said that, because ETC will rise to be the largest proof of work smart contracts blockchain in the world and the second largest proof of work network at the base layer beside Bitcoin. Then it will likely reach a valuation of 25 and 50% relatively to Bitcoin in the next crypto bull market cycles of 2025 and 2029. The above will put ETC at around $8,700 in 2025 crypto bull market cycle and $33,000 by 2029. This remains, this is the last concept I wanted to say. This remains a conservative assessment because ETC is actually more versatile, programmable, and useful than Bitcoin itself. So Bitcoin is digital gold and ETC is programmable digital gold. So it is entirely possible that it could reach the same valuation or even surpass it eventually. Thank you very much.